Hello and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. So, I finally decided to look up this promoting Barris quest that we've been having sitting here. And, as you'll see, when we go through here, it still doesn't work. Right? The way you activate it is you click on the throne. Doesn't work. So, the way that you fix this is you have to capture someone and judge them. So basically, next time we judge someone, the throne will reactivate, we can click on it, we'll promote Barris, then we can judge the person. So, that's just going to sit there until that quest is done. Quest we still got left to do in the inner circle is the Virtual March. We need to return to the war table and see what happened. We need to find circle tomes, that's probably just going to be done in side quest videos. Seeing Red's probably the same. Memoirs of the Grey, probably the same. This one we'll just need to use the war table, and this one is also the war table. So let's go there. They still in Ferelden? Yep. Revenge of the Merchants Guild. Theris, are you skipping out on meetings? You'd have a copy of this already if you showed up once in a while. Not that I mind. I'm happy enough to trade you a worthless piece of parchment for 1,000 crown debt. Jarek. The note's been added at the bottom in another hand. Message deciphered. Translation follows. My name is Varric Theras, and I'm a bronco-licking backstabber who steals customers. Scrivener. So another hard in Hightown one somewhere. Okay. Planting the crystal in the Venatori headquarters. Inquisitor! I'm picking up on conversations from the memory crystal we hid in Calpurnia's camp. Liliana's reviewing what we've captured. She could tell you Calpurnia's closest lieutenants, the last 3 books she's read, and her favourite tea. It's mint. Go listen when you have a moment. Dagna. So we'll go and do that. Battalion for Sera and Virtual. We marched without incident, although I have it on good authority there were many closed-door meetings among Virtual nobility. Several useful names have been sent to diplomatic envoys, and potential future gains may be impressive. Do not tell Sera I said so. Okay. So, resources. The Hunter Shade Drazilisk. Our researcher has been examining everything known of the draconian species, and she believes that she has found a way to flush out a creature that might serve as a mount. The Dracolisk is a rarely seen beast, wary, skittish, and hardy and powerful. Certainly not a standard acquisition to the stable. What other way has the Inquisition proven itself to be standard? Okay, we don't really need another mount. Let's try and find a person for Josephine. Find a sponsor for the Du Paraquets. Well, there it is. Making the Du Paraquets nobility is the key to stopping the assassination plot on Josephine's life. The first step is gaining them a noble sponsor. Countess Dion is willing to help in exchange of news about her lover, Ellery, a mage who went missing after the Mage Templar War erupted. Right. We'll send Cullen. I don't really want to send Josephine. I thought the whole point was we weren't sending Josephine to do that one. Stop war between Navarre and Tevinter. Inquisitor, both Tevinter and Navarre were fighting against Venatori entrenched along the border. The battle showed no sign of abating until the Inquisition sent soldiers who pulled victory out of a seemingly insurmountable defeat. Both sides have attempted to claim this portion of land in the past, and both are attempting to do so again. Only the presence of our soldiers prevents them from beginning a war. We cannot allow this to happen. For the moment, each side is grateful enough to listen to our advice, and we must convince them to send their armies home. I will press on both sides, call upon all favours, and do this. Ambassador Montoya. Okay, send her to do that. Anything else? Here's a judgment we can do. We have received word that Morven the Under has made good on your judgment of armed exiles in Tevinter. He and his clan immediately staked claim to a large section of land along the Imperial Highway at the edge of the Silent Plains. It is inhospitable and vacant, and they claim they are not interested in banditry or actively threatening anyone. Beyond, of course, suddenly declaring they now live within the Imperium borders, our Tevinter contacts say the relocation has caused significant concern among the Magisters. If you simply want them present to unnerve Tevinter, it's possible to keep Morven's land supplied without explicit ties to us. Okay.
Inquisitor.
Done. Let's go and talk to Liliana and Sera, because those are the two that we finished. Right. It is. Both of them. The number of doors between the... I want to lower the number of doors between the throne room and like the war table. That'd be good. Wait, did that say speak to Var? No. I thought it said speak to Var. Okay, anyway, Liliana. So we're going to all the way up here. Hello.
Have we smuggled the other memory crystal into Calpurnia's camp?
We have. Here.
Ugh. Even honey can't sweeten Philandris. I'll keep trying. You are no slave, Linnea. I'll add another spoonful myself, later.
So, did we find out anything useful?
What have you learned so far?
While I found that interesting, this is what you must hear.
Master, forgive me. I didn't expect.
The time for your ascension is. Tell me of your preparation.
They go well enough, although I'm distracted here. If I could train at the shrine.
Only Dumat's faithful may enter. Continue as before. Or would you see the Imperium's rebirth stalled by your lack of focus?
I will be ready, as the vessel, and Tevinter's champion.
So she's on the Imperium side. That's why she's doing it.
Calpurnia sounds like she's doing this for Tevinter, not Corypheus.
Another deflection. Why, a dwarf war, as if mine was miraculously returned to me. Let's give your new owner a glimpse of his fate. Venatori, we leave.
That is all the crystal recorded before she found it. But I think it may be enough. A shrine to Dumat, Corypheus said. Where Calpurnia is forbidden to go.
And who is Dumat?
Who is this
An old
Dumat
god?
that Corypheus mentioned?
An old god, worshipped in ancient Tevinter as the Dragon of Silence. He was the first to rise as an archdemon and bring the blight. Truly a god fit for Corypheus.
So yeah, I think we should go to the shrine. See.
If that shrine is Corypheus's inner sanctum, I want in.
Perhaps he believes the shrine is sacred. More likely, he's hiding something from Calpurnia, and she suspects it. Let us investigate this shrine. Carefully. I doubt Corypheus has left it unguarded.
Okay. Well, we'll do that. Let's go and speak to Sera. So she should be over here somewhere. That looks like a good enough place. Right, yeah. So, there might be a shrine where he's hiding all of his secrets. I doubt it'll be that easy, but definitely useful if it is true. So, her plan worked. Let's not tell her.
I hear Vashel was good pay for you, Inquisitor. Time to go see if my friends came through too. Got a location for a stash. Hopefully something nice for my trouble. Well, your trouble. Just let me know when you're ready to head out. Be sure to bring your empty pockets.
And who's paying us?
Who is putting up the reward for this?
Don't know. Sometimes it's pass the hat. Sometimes it's I lifted this from Master's vault. Doesn't matter, does it? Job done. Time to get what we're owed.
Okay, let's go.
I'm ready if you are.
Always, yeah. My favorite part, this. Let's go see what friends can get us.
So we'll take Sera. I think we'll take Iron Bull and don't know, Dorian. Just a bit of a different setup. Okay.
Wait, this is weird.
What?
I was expecting a village or something. The people that leave me stuff don't trek out to places like this. Give me a city and I'll give you a tour, but surprise, surprise, I don't know stupid woods or ruins. What's that?
Don't hurt me. Harmond made me do it.
What are you doing here?
What's your name and why are you here?
He made me come. Said I had to lead him to her because I said things. It was just bar talk.
This was supposed to be a simple drop. What's going on?
You're her. You're the one he's waiting for. It's her. She's here. Red Jenny.
Okay. Well, I knew it couldn't be as easy as just made it sound. Counter. Quick charge through. Easy enough fight.
Hold on. I was not aware the Inquisitor was personally involved. This is a tragic misunderstanding. Let's all sheathe our swords, you walk out, and we'll conduct this like business.
Don't believe this piss bag. He started it.
Hello.
There. That wasn't so hard, was it? We identified the confusion, and we worked past it. I'm Lord Pel Harmond. I do hope, Inquisitor, that you continue to respond to reason. After all, your choice of company is hardly virtuous.
Freaking user you are. Another noble prick who punches down.
We're the same, you and I. Well, that is overstating it. You are nothing like me, but we both need people.
And why did you attack?
Well, say your piece.
Of course, no more rash mistakes. Honestly, previous to this very moment, I thought you'd also been tricked by these Red Jennies. You're of noble birth, and as Inquisitor, you are more than a peer. I attacked them on behalf of us both.
Arse biscuit.
Quite. Inquisitor, Herald, I don't want to be your enemy. I'm barely invested in being hers. If you are willing to recognize an opportunity, we could be exceptional partners.
So, why did you get us to do that in virtual? Was it just a test?
You were up to something in Vashel, Harmond. What was it?
If you mean bettering my wealth and position, I'm always seeking that.
By getting people hurt?
Lady Shell Morveau and I were jockeying for the land south of Vashel. To claim land, you must populate it. My people encouraged hers to leave. Her people answered in kind, etc. Really, it was all terribly standard displacement until your troops seemed to change the balance. Well played.
Stop talking to him. Really, just stop it.
I want to know everything we have to know. So, what have you got to offer?
What would you be willing to commit to the Inquisition?
Why even ask?
Because a leader needs such information to make informed decisions.
Exactly.
My family has ties across Lower Ferelden. Our presence in Orlais is recent, which is why I resorted to subterfuge. We have militia elsewhere, and they can be made expendable for your purposes.
Tell the snot splash no already. Not saying again.
I wonder if she'll continue getting annoyed. So, let's ask him why he killed the contact then.
The servants you killed, they did nothing except talk about what was going on.
You killed my contacts. My friends.
That is entirely true.
Well, that should be that then.
You're the one who empowered them, made their complaints a threat. Perhaps you should have warned them about talking to you.
3, 2, freaking done!
Now what was the point of that?
Mother puss bucket, friggin' bastard, shitebag, piss face. Eat it, you lop-eared son of an arsenal,
Sera!
rock piece of.
Sera!
What?
Yeah, we'll just ask her to calm down a little bit.
He's done. You're done. Relax. It's over.
Pisshead. Friends, Inquisitor. Better than his lot any day.
Okay then. Don't want to mess with her. Well, I would have thought it was more interesting is how did he work out like how to trap these red jennies, as he puts it.
What? What do you want? Because I'm still angry. Angry face. And you should thank me for stomping the smile off that arse. He was getting in your head.
Yeah, well, I don't want her doing things like on her own. I want her following orders.
I don't tolerate people questioning my decisions.
But that was just...
I don't want to hear it. I'm leading too many people to put up with this.
You are bloody lucky you're still on my good side. Because I'd... something.
Oh, we're not going to tell her to get out, but we will tell her to watch herself.
I need all the help I can get. But consider this a warning.
Well, understood. Hop to and all that. If you need me, I'll be waiting for some barking arse to give me orders. So hard to get. Stupid. Everyone.
Okay. Well, falling out with her. I kind of feel like that's her fault, though. All she had to do was act like everyone else, let me ask my 20 questions, and then I would have killed him. Probably. But no. Anyway, so we have finished all these quests that we had to do. No one's come back from the war table. So I think it's time to go out somewhere. Let's try and figure out where that might be. Okay, so investigate the Shrine of Dumat. Oh, we could do that. Yeah, let's do that one then. Charter, between the research of our Tevinter texts, reports recovered from the Venatori, and occasional questioning of the local villagers, I believe we have tracked down the Shrine of Dumat. Unfortunately, Corypheus is diligent about keeping his secrets. The opening to the shrine is surrounded by traps of a design we've never seen before. There is no alternative. To breach the shrine, we will have to trigger the traps to learn their function. We may suffer losses, but the information inside will be invaluable. I'll leave it to you to choose who to send on this mission. I only have one option. Okay. Not that much of a choice, really. Inquisitor, as I hoped, our forces have managed to handle many of the traps surrounding the Shrine of Dumat. As I feared, we lost several good men and women in the process. Given our losses, I am withdrawing our forces and placing them in covert positions in the surrounding countryside to watch for Venatori or any additional efforts by Calpurnia to breach the shrine. I suggest you approach now and discreetly. There will be no better time. Yep, let's do it. So, who do we want to bring along? I think Cassandra seems like a good choice. We'll bring Solus. Don't really want to bring Sera. It's either Varric or Cole then. We'll bring Cole. Bit of a change. Mix it up a little bit.
So this is the shrine Corypheus hid from Calpurnia.
It is far, far too quiet.
This is a sad place, filled with old pain. People spoke here, and something listened, until it didn't.
Okay. This is a cool looking place. Nothing else. Oh, this seems like too much of a trap to walk straight through the center. I mean, we're gonna do it. Okay. The dragon mouths have Fade Rifts inside them? That's a new one. Well, guess we'll go in the front door. Ah. Demons, ghosts. Nothing too difficult. You almost had me running off the edge there. Nope, spotted us. Let's go get him. Right, fairly easy. Could jump down. I don't think that's going to be the best idea. It might be our only option. Ooh. Yeah, I got something happening there. Let's make sure we get all the demons. Now it's red. It looks like red lyrium, but it says memory crystal, so that's different. Oh, we should probably level up Cole before going too much further into this. 2 points, we'll just put them into his dagger skills, so let's go for more in that one. Before your target turns to facial blow, you move to stealth. Okay, so you can do a kind of flank attack and that makes some stealth. That's kind of cool. That tells. Right. Can we get this memory crystal before we aggro these people?
Awake in a world twisted into perversion and ruin. Awake only to discover the light of wisdom has gone black. Samson has failed, but Calpurnia.
Oh, Pride Demon. Good. Yep. We can wonder what this all means in a minute once we kill the Pride Demon. Right. Get as much damage as we can before it shields up again. Oh, we killed it. Good. So whatever was behind the Pride Demon must be the most important thing, would be my logic. So let's head back this way. Because we'll see all the less important stuff first. Ooh, memory crystal.
Calpurnia prepares to set foot in the place where regret dwells to bring it into the light. She cannot know what must be done, cannot understand. In time, she will forgive.
Okay. So he's betraying her. In some manner. Just want to get the gold. Oh. Spirit resistance belts. Oh, some gold. Right. Lots of damage on this terror before he can stand up. Right. Memory crystal. Oh, so he... Well, yeah, he was in the Fade, so he won't know that Demont was the first... Like, if this was him when he was first waking up, he wouldn't know that Demont was the first Archdemon. Because he was originally an old god. So he's looking for... He's like... looking for Demont to answer his questions, but actually... he's already dead. At least that's what I think is going on. Either that, or he just has a very short memory.
How does this age stand such desolation? They seem to make her answers to prayers. Once I have ascended, I will be their answer. I will be their light.
Okay. So he wants to make... He thinks that he's going to be a new old god? Oh, that makes sense. New old. But you know what I mean. He wants to be like the old gods were, where they'd ask a question, they'd get an answer back. Maybe. I think that's about it. And let's head behind. Have a look in here. I think we found most of all the memory crystals out here. Anyway. Is that Corypheus? Or Calpurnia? Neither.
Add a teaspoon of cinnabar. He came down in fire and splendor. Chapter 9, verse 1.
Is that reciting the chant? Like
The barrier holding
stuff
him is
like that?
impressive. He is no threat to us, if he ever was.
What is this? Who are you?
Magister Erasthenes, am I a scholar of Tevinter? To Corypheus I am bound to answer every question. Yersianius' sake, I am lost.
What about Calpurnia?
Corypheus did this to you. On Calpurnia's behalf.
She knows not. I am a ruin, the jeweled husk when the butterfly leaves. I was the greatest scholar of the old gods in Minrathus. No, in the Imperium. One night, he came to my door. For my relics, I thought, my writings and runes. And instead, my slave went to his side, Calpurnia, to become the vessel that saved Tevinter.
A vessel for what?
If Calpurnia's this vessel, what are the contents going to be?
I do not know. Power. It must be some sort of power. Power like Arthemius, risen in flame.
And she wants to save Tevinter.
Is that why Calpurnia joined Corypheus? To save your empire?
Yes, she seeks a leader, Corypheus, to shape Tevinter's rebirth. She would raise up the slaves as she was raised. Bring a new order with a heart of steel. She could do it if she were not the vessel.
Uh-huh. Yeah, specifics.
When is Calpurnia becoming this vessel? How? Where?
I do not know those answers, but after Corypheus crafts a vessel for whatever power he seeks, yes. But he does not need his vessel to have free will. About her, these same chains will fall. Iron to cage lightning. My binding is the poor pencil sketch. Calpurnia will be the masterpiece.
And that's why you're hidden.
She'd reconsider being Corypheus's pet magister if she found out.
Hers is a cold rage to rival the wrath of Corypheus. Oh, this chain has broken me, friend. No wings can raise my mind. Please, breach the circle. Its wards will trigger. I will be dust and light, free.
Or it will kill us. Corypheus is not above placing such a trap.
Corypheus' circle will hold its destruction within. Tight, tight. No fear, only freedom.
Yeah, I guess we gotta do it. We're not gonna, we're not sending a message with it. He's, too useful to kill, That's not really someone, we'd be just as bad as Corypheus at that point, just kind of caging him. I guess we'll kill him.
Alright. You seem honest. You've suffered enough.
Light a lamp, would you, Calpurnia? Everything's...
Okay. So we know a little bit more about their plans. I'm still not entirely sure what's really going on, but we know a little bit more. So let's try and find the rest of these memory crystals before we leave. There's one.
The anchor has been stolen by a stripling. I shall descend on this haven with fire and fury and take it back. Let us see what manner of herald this age has bred.
Ah, okay. So this is plans to attack us. So this memory crystal must be after.
A slave girl who burned with potential, ignored by all save myself. Her master did not see it. No one saw it. The world has gone craven and blind.
Okay. So Calpurnia has the ability to have some sort of power. Still not 100% sure what that is, but she's going to have it. I'm going to be the vessel for it, and then she's going to be trapped. Oh, that's just that again. Oh, we should probably... Yeah, okay, we'll just leave. Which way's out? This way? Oh. I guess we have to fight. You seem tougher than normal. Maybe it's just because we've been getting some really weak things for a while. They're still not very tough though. No, okay. Is that it? We can leave now? So let's go talk to Liliana. See what she has to say about it. She'll say that we probably should have kept the person alive because he could have been useful. I can see it. She's going to be all disapproving. She's going to be, if he was alive, we could have used him. You've taken away valuable information. How could you? That sort of stuff. Ah, well. Or maybe she'll be like, that was the right thing to do. I'm proud of you. That seems unlikely. Going for the good option doesn't usually yield that kind of result. At least I assume that was a good option. Hello.
The reports from our agents at the shrine are intriguing. You were correct. Once Calpurnia becomes the vessel, she will lose her freedom. Forgive me, but I wish you hadn't been so quick to throw the unspelled Magister away.
Well, I did the right thing.
Erasthenes was suffering. He'd already told me everything.
We can never be certain now. Corypheus's notes mention a place where regret dwells. That is more of a mystery. Until the notes are deciphered, I intend rumors of the binding ritual to reach Calpurnia's ears.
And that's a good idea. We can't tell her straight up because she won't believe us. But it will hopefully make her do something. And then we can act on that.
Breaking her alliance with Corypheus can only help us.
Breaching his sanctum might give Corypheus pause, yet Calpurnia is silent, as are her agents. We have given her something to think about.
Okay. So I think that we have pretty much finished all of these. Just because I want to wrap up the companion quests this episode, I'm going to go and see Josephine's War Table 1. Although we didn't send her to do that, we sent her to do something with Navarre. We'll wrap it up anyway. So that next time we can just go ahead, leave, go somewhere else. Once we get through the gauntlet of doors. Aha, we got a new Inquisition perk. Have we got Deft Hands yet? Need one more point in the category. One tier herbs, we get access to additional landmarks and points of interest on every map. Does that say something else? Or optimal cutting. We'll get optimal cutting, because that'll mean that there's... Alright, that means we have to do less harvesting. Should be good. We also finish this one. Find a sponsor for the Du Paraquets. Letter to Countess Dion, my dearest Lynette. I was injured on the way back from the Conclave when this insane war erupted between the Apostates and the Templars. I made it to a decrepit inn just before the gash in my leg turned into a fever. Fortunately, when the Inquisition's people found me, they sent for a proper healer. I owe them my life, I'm certain. I was told the Inquisition will deliver this letter to you, which is the first peace of mind I've had since the Conclave. Stay in the capital, my love, until I can come to you. Yours always, Ellery. So we've got the sponsor. And stop a war between Navarre and Tevinter. Inquisitor, through the efforts of hundreds of negotiators, allies, and a few personal contacts, Navarre and Tevinter have grudgingly issued orders for the soldiers to return to their respective cities. The contested land has been split down the middle. We have averted a war today. I will add nothing more, for there is no higher reward to ask for. Good. And that will be the end of this episode. Next time we're going to talk to Josephine, because I'm sure that's what just popped up there. Oh no, we've got to go to Valrio and talk to someone. Then we'll go to a new area. See you then. Goodbye.